What's going on, my ASVAB party people? I'm Anderson, your ASVAB coach, and before we begin the video here, before we start this problem, which is a pretty good one, I want you to know that we're actually doing this problem in a free ASVAB class today. So if you want to join, it starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can join with that link right there, and you get a free practice test included with video solutions. So I think it's pretty useful. Come join us if you want to learn more about this. So let's go ahead and get to this problem here. That way we can crush this and feel a little more confident. So first things first. I don't care what kind of problem we're dealing with. Obviously, this is an age word problem. I don't care. The first thing you always need to do is start with the question. I got your back here. So step one, start with the question. What is it that we want? So it says if Henry is 16, how old is John? Right there. That's the goal. The goal, you need to be very, very, very good at pointing out the goal. How old is John? That's all I want. I want John's age. That's the goal. John's age equals blank. That's all I care about. That is all I care about. Now, the next step, once you can identify what the goal is, again, in terms of the story, in English, no math yet, now we're going to go ahead and now look at the information and see everything and anything that relates to John's age. That's the goal here. So here, boom, step two. What information do we have that's connected to John? That's all I care about. So I see here that it says John is 5 years older than Mary. So what I'm going to write for that is this. John, right there, is. Now what does the word is mean in math? Equals. So John equals 5 years older than Mary. So when we think about the word older or younger, if we had to translate that to math, and this is a really important skill, if we had to translate that to math, well, that means that older means more, plus. So John is 5 years plus Mary's age. All right, cool. So that's what I'm going to write. I'm going to highlight Mary in purple and say 5 years older than her. So I'll say John equals Mary plus 5. And that's all I'll say right there. Now, okay, so John is connected to Mary. But do I know Mary's age? No, I got to keep going. I got to get more information. Because if I can get Mary, then I can use that to get John. So what information do we know about Mary then? This is kind of like a little scavenger hunt. But here we go. Mary is 7 years younger than Ben. Okay. So using that same line of thinking here, Mary, right there, is equals 7 years younger than Ben. So whatever Ben's age is, we subtract 7 to get to Mary. 7 years younger than Ben. Ben minus 7. So let's go ahead and write that down, my party people. So there's Ben. I'm going to use orange for him. So Ben minus 7. All right, cool. And then, oh my gosh. So do we know Ben? No. But we do know that Ben is twice as old as Henry. So this seems like a lot, right? Let's take a moment to pause here. This seems like a lot, but this is necessary. This is all about first understanding the goal and then building a little roadmap, a little scavenger hunt to get from where you are to that goal. This is what it takes. And so we have to be able to do this on a daily basis, on a problem-by-problem basis to truly build that confidence. I got your back. Let's get it done. So we see here that Ben, right over here, equals twice as old as Henry. So for Henry, I'll go ahead and mark Henry with, let's go ahead and say blue here. Or I'll just use black to make it easier to see. So twice as old as Henry. Twice means what? Times 2. So Ben equals twice Henry. Right there. Geez. Now, do we have Henry? Yeah, Henry is 16. Okay, cool. Whew. So Henry equals 16. Now, if you're asking, hey, did I need to write all that? Yeah, if you're struggling with word problems, you want to start off by writing things down. Because now that we know that Henry is 16, watch this, my party people. I'm going to plug this in here. And so I'm going to say, hey, look, Ben equals double Henry's age. 2 times Henry. Henry is 16. So all I have to do is now plug back in, get Henry, then from Henry to Ben, from Ben to Mary, from Mary to John. Now, that's a little bit of a work, but it will work. Here we go. So Ben equals twice Henry, which is double 16. which means that Ben is 32. So Ben right here is 32. So I can replace this right here with 32 because Ben is 32 years old. So that's what I'll do now. I'll plug it back into that equation. So we said that Mary over here, Mary equals 32 minus 7. Ben minus 7, which means that Mary will be 25 years old. But we're not stopping there. We don't want Mary. We want John. This is the big thing right there. That's what we want. So we're going to go ahead and keep plugging back in. We know that John is Mary plus 5. And so this is how we'll finish it off. We know that John equals Mary, which is 25 years old. Mary, 25, plus 5. 25 plus 5 is 30 years of age. And that is how old John is. John is 30. And that's why the answer is D. And that's why I want you to join our free class tonight at 6 p.m. You can go ahead and join and get a free practice test at the same time with video solutions because we want to see you succeed. And so with that said, my ASVAB party people, go ahead and click the link in the description or go to asvab.info/class to join for free. With that said, I'll see you later. Let's keep basing the ASVAB, my party people. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, thanks for watching. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button up here. That way you can get more great content from us. Or text ASVAB to that number. That way you can join us for a free class and get a free mini course at the same time. And then look forward to the next video. That way you can continue crushing it and raising your score. Anderson, your ASVAB coach here. See you next time.